I was in college, and I believe it was my freshman year, there was a young man named Timothy Thomas that was shot 20 plus times in the back by the police. And the city broke out in riots because people, as today, you know, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so that really shifted so much for me between that Pan-African Studies class my freshman year and then to see this happen in Cincinnati. I wanted to be involved in some way. During that time while in college, I also joined my sorority, Delta Sigma Theta. And one of the things that was of interest to me specifically with Delta is its role in social action, and ended up joining. And one of the things that I did was travel to DC as a junior with my sorority to lobby Congress, and a light bulb went off for me, and was like, this is how I can make an impact through policy. So I graduated from college, and I talked to this amazing woman, Carolyn Whitaker Tandy, who is my mentor, and got a job with her working at Honeywell. She was like, you need to talk to my husband. Because I was like, listen, I got a degree in political science. I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do something in politics and government. And David hired me as his intern. And that led to his legislative aide saying, you're far too talented to be in this office as an unpaid intern. I want to connect you with a friend of mine who is the campaign manager for this guy named John Yarman. Not sure if he'll win, but it'll be good experience for you. And so they brought me in on that campaign as finance assistant, I think. And then I ended up becoming the deputy finance director. Before the election, John said, you know, you're really good at this. And I would love to have you on my team. And if we win, you have a job. You can decide if you want to go to DC or if you want to stay in Kentucky, but you have a job. And I was like, oh, okay, great. Hadn't even thought that far, right? And we won. But the beautiful thing is the congressman was so amazing, and he personally gave me money to help me move to DC. And then when I went up there, Carolyn Whitaker Tandy, she's another major reason for my success. She flew with me to DC in February to help me find an apartment. And so she took me around Capitol Hill and introduced me to all these Congressional Black Caucus members and their staff. And it immediately just felt like home and comfort. So I was in Vegas for the Democratic Black something, I don't remember. And at the time, Barack had not announced for president. And I had met this Black woman who was the chair of the Nevada Democratic Party. And she happened to be my soror. About 3 months later, she reached out to me and said, I was so impressed with you. Barack is gonna announce that he's running for president. And I have a connect to David Plouffe, who is his campaign manager. If you're interested in being his administrative assistant, I can connect you. I'm pretty sure I can help you get this job. But I went to my dream team, and they all told me no. But I will say one thing that Raul Cunningham said to me was, if it's meant to be for you to work for Barack, you'll have other opportunities. But I wouldn't leave this position that you're in now to go do that. In 2008, I got to hop around a little bit with the campaign. It was in South Carolina and a little bit of Ohio, and then field director in the general in Kentucky. So I still had the opportunity, but I remember after it was all said and done, I thought about how my life would have been different